The New York City Council tackles football safety. A new bill would put doctors on the sidelines at games and practices to help prevent and treat concussions in kids. CBS 2's Sonia Rincon has a story from City Hall.
The city's public school athletic league has already taken concussion prevention head-on, thanks to a grant from New York Giants chairman Steve Tisch. That's covering the cost of putting a doctor or athletic trainer at every single practice for the next season.
Making sure that we have the best health and safety policy out there, certainly for any large urban public schools athletic league, is absolutely critical for us. And what the council is doing is absolutely right.
What City Councilman Stephen Levin of Brooklyn is proposing is requiring a doctor at every youth football game and a doctor or athletic trainer at any practice involving tackling. Dr. Joseph Maroon is a neurosurgeon for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He testified at the hearing in support of the bill, offering technology that would allow a virtual doctor on the sidelines.
You have an iPad where you can literally, the doctor can see the patient, can see the athlete, and literally with a trainer, even a parent, examine and question and evaluate the patient.
Dr. Peter Salgo says it's not just software that would allow doctors to monitor players. There's hardware available too that would make helmets work like data recorders, measuring the impact of every hit.
For the first time, we can monitor them and tell folks when it's happened.
A lot of the questions here at the hearing had to do with how to pay for all those doctors and athletic trainers at the games. Some of the city's independent sports leagues that are not affiliated with schools say they are worried about concussions, but they're also worried about burdening families with potentially discouraging costs. Courtney Pollins with the Big Apple Football League, which is mostly middle school age kids, says youth sports are vital in the city's poorer communities, and families won't be able to afford an extra fee to have a doctor at practice.
We have to work to making sure children are in a position that they can be successful.
Nobody wants to put our local football league, who's been in our communities for 20 or 30 or 40 years, out of business. That's not our goal at all. What we want to do is make sure that we have a standard of care that is there on the sidelines, at our games, at our practices, to ensure the safety of our children.
Levin says the city will work with those leagues to help make it affordable. At City Hall, Sonia Rincon, CBS 2 News.
The council has not set a date for a vote on this bill.